Welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Rick Utze from Maranatha Community Fellowship in Plain City, Ohio. I'm not sure what the weather is like where you live, but as we welcome in 2018, it is bitterly cold here. We have below zero temperatures, and we were celebrating New Year's actually yesterday. And during that time, I found out that when you have batteries that are weak, they don't function as they need to. So I had a battery that operates my my fireplace down in the basement, and I hadn't used it in a long time. We really haven't had winter for a couple years, and so I went down to use it to warm up the basement, and it didn't work. So I had to replace the batteries with new ones. And then at night, when some of our guests were getting ready to leave, one of the cars wouldn't start. The battery wasn't strong enough to turn over and start the engine. And that was worse, because then I had to go out in the cold and try and jump start a car with a battery that was good, right, from another vehicle. And so anyway, for the whole process, we got it started, it ran, they made it home, so all that was good. But I think the story here is that sometimes in life, when things are going good, we don't really understand how weak we really can be. For instance, the battery in that car was fine when it was 40 or 50 degrees, but when the stress came of like -5 or 10 degree temperatures, it wouldn't perform. It wasn't up to the task, and it revealed that the battery needs to really probably be replaced. And so as I was thinking about God's Word and where is our power source, it really comes from God, and probably one of the most well-known passages is from Isaiah 40. And it says in verse 27, "Jacob, why do you say, and Israel, why do you assert, my way is hidden from the Lord, and my claim is ignored by my God? Do you not know, have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the whole earth. He never becomes faint or weary. There is no limit to his understanding. He gives strength to the faint and strengthens the powerless." You know, Isaiah was probably weary at this point from people not listening. And of course, the Israelites knew that God was everlasting. He was the creator. I mean, he brought them out of Egypt and all of that. But they forgot. In their goodness, they turned to idols. They forgot about God. And then when things got bad, like, where are you, God? And so they forgot that God was the true power source. He is the everlasting. And He is the one that we need to turn to put our trust in. And that's what Isaiah was trying to tell the Israelites, that if they would just put their trust in the Lord, that the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not become weary. They will walk and not faint. You know, if they truly trusted and faithfully obeyed God, God will be there. And even in our seasons of distress, God is doing that so that we turn and trust in Him and desire Him and pant for Him as a deer pants for the waters. God's doing those things for a purpose, to get us to realize that the power isn't in ourselves. So here's the bottom line. You know, Ever-Ready makes Energizer batteries. And you know the Energizer bunny who keeps going and going and going and beats on that annoying drum, you know, all the time. But those batteries wear out. If they're rechargeables, you need to put them in the charger with an external power source that gives even more power. And we need to remember that our God is an everlasting God. He's the creator. He's all powerful. He is a trustworthy power source if we turn our faith and trust Him and look to Him in this new year. So let's look to God, trust in Him, and have faith that He will lead us and direct us in 2018. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Bottom Line.